This is part 3 and the concluding part of this mini-series. If you haven't watched part 1 and 2, please go check them out because I saved some of the realest ones for this part. So the 5th lesson I've learned is that your intimacy will not always look like what it was in the beginning, especially when the kids come. And for someone like me who has never had any help, most of my energy goes into taking care of the children by the day, and by the time night comes, I am exhausted. And my husband too, after a long day at work, he just wants to rest, and then what happens? Sleep starts to take priority over intimacy. If you're not intentional, this can become a cycle. But here's the truth: intimacy is still very important in marriage. It's not just about the physical act, it's also about the connection, the bonding, and keeping that spark alive. So yes, it gets harder with responsibilities, but it's something both partners can work on together if they choose to be intentional. Yes. Now, another thing you'd notice is that your circle of friends will reduce. Most of your friends won't leave just because they are jealous. No, it's simply because your values, your priorities, and your mindset will shift. Marriage and family will come first before you even think of hanging out with your friends. And it doesn't mean you should abandon your single friends, but don't be surprised if they stop coming around as often. It is not their fault, and it is not yours either. That is just how life is. Focus on what matters, your home, because life is too short to dwell on friendships that naturally drift apart. And lastly, marriage is not about butterflies every day. It's about the quiet grace that you carry even when you are hurt. It's about forgiving your partner over and over, no matter how many times you are offended. And sometimes forgiveness will be required even when the "I'm sorry" that you are waiting for never comes. That is where maturity and love are really tested, in choosing grace over grudges, because forgiveness isn't always about them. It's about keeping your own heart free. These lessons are not all that I have learned. I'm still learning every day, but it is not all rosy. But if you marry right and you walk with God by your side, trust me, it will all work out fine. If you watched till the end, tell me one of the lessons that surprised you the most in the comments. And please give this video a like, a share, and probably a follow, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.